because I paid the tab.
Then you are a fool.
As you say.
I thought I already paid it.
So whoever paid it, deduct it. Hey, thank you though, Morbius. I'll be doing a green screen, so it looks like I'll be kayaking down a river or something crazy.
Okay.
Oh, did you see what Big Dirt said in the channel? He says, "Oh yeah, fellas, I forgot to say thanks for the horse." Old Big Dirt, old Mor Gath.
Dirt, you evil, evil man.
Hey, guess what, guys? We get a horse after this.
I am gonna kill it, cook it, and eat it.
What the hell's wrong
That's
with
a
you?
waste of horse.
I would ride that thing.
I'm riding it. Fuck you.
Or get a cart or something.
Yeah, or just pack all the stuff that we can't carry on our own onto it.
Exactly.
And lead it.
I'm a dwarf. I can carry whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, you did carry that. You did carry that 50-pound keg of wine around pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys make it out of the inn. You guys pay that 50 gold tab that Mor Gath so righteously stuck it to you. Yeah, stuck it up your hiney.
So what does that bring his total up? 250 pounds of flesh we have to carve out of him?
That's 250 big ones that he owes you guys 250 gold. I mean, man.
And he'll pay it back.
Yeah, I hope
Plus
you guys
his
find
life.
him. Ooh, are you guys gonna kill him?
Hell yeah.
Oh, you have no idea.
Man.
First, before I kill him, I'm gonna cut his beard off.
He's a
He is a
orc. He doesn't
half-orc,
have a
yeah.
beard.
I
Doesn't
thought he
have
had
a
like
beard.
like a mustachy thing.
Oh, thanks, Morbius. I hack my way through it.
Okay. I'll
I
his
hack
teeth
my
out.
way through it, man. Alright, so what are you guys
So-
doing? Heading out to the... I guess you guys are going to make the almost 30-mile trek.
Yep.
It's like it's about, according to your map, it looks like to go from Fallcrest to Kaldor Manor, about 20 to 25 miles or so. Somewhere in between, probably around 23. But I'm not, I'm not really counting every single centimeter of the map, so...
We get right outside of the town, and we're kind of trudging along, and all of a sudden, I just get this from ear to ear Cheshire Cat's grin as I'm walking with the rest of them.
So,
Hey,
yeah, go ahead.
do we have to stop at all during our travel to sleep for a night? Or how many
No,
days does it take?
Oh, it's not going to take days. It's only going to take you about 12 hours.
Okay.
And I mean, the sun is just coming up, so you should be able to get there by dusk, close to dusk. I mean, depends on if you have any random encounters as well. So,
Okay.
but I mean, it's pretty much smooth traveling through the Moon Hills, and then you have the prairie lands and everything south of the Moon Hills. So it's going to be a fairly easy trip. I mean, that's why it's probably only going to take you about 10 to 12 hours to do so. Now, if you were trekking through the marsh, like 25 miles worth of Witchlight Fens, then yeah, that would probably take a full 24-hour day. But because your movement would be hampered. But you guys have a pretty smooth sailing all the way down. I mean, you're gonna have to jump I think it's the White River, but you're gonna have to jump that. You won't have to jump the Nentir River because it'll be west of you.
As we're walking, I kind of motion over to Kadojo, and I said, "Hey, you remember how that innkeeper just ganked us for that money?" I said, "He doesn't know I kicked in that door yet."
Huh.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
Sure.
He didn't catch that, did he?
Oh, I'm sure we'll hear about it when we get back.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be wanted posters when we get back.
I'll probably hear him screaming for days.
I don't know if there would be wanted posters for like a kick down door. I wouldn't see that, but There's a Panzer, bud.
He only thinks he got the last of me.
Who, Mor Gath?
No, the innkeeper. I have to write in my little journal that I owe him.
Yeah, you guys got your journals as well, so don't forget about that. And I also added one for you as well, Terran. So it says a Terran journal, and that is for
Yeah,
you and I only. It's not public like the group journal at the top. That is public. Anybody can write in that, but everyone has their own independent journal as well. So, and I check them every week. So if you guys need to ask me anything, and if I'm not on, just throw it in a journal. I check it. All right, so you guys are. I guess you guys are going to start trekking towards
Yep.
Kaldor Manor. All right. So you guys have a very uneventful trip. You travel through the woods. You stop a couple times for just for a quick breather. But for the most part, it's uneventful. You can see some orcs off into the distance. You can see a roaming band of orcs, probably about 20 to 30 orcs. It's a pretty large traveling band, but they don't detect you. You're able to stay undetected the entire way. Now you get up to, after about 10 hours of travel, you make your way to the White River. And the White River it's a good bit of cross. It's not swimmable, we'll just put it that way. And you make it to a part on the map that there is a sort of like a crossing. And this crossing, there's several crossings. There are some barges. You see a barge out probably about 300, 400 yards out that looks like it's leaving as well with someone, like a couple wagons and whatnot. But there's one more barge that is available. And it looks like there is a half-elf and I'm sorry, not a half-elf, but where is it a half-elf? Let's find out real quick.
A half-elf.
There is a half-elf, and there is also a wolf on the barge as well. He just automatically assumes it's him. I should just say, okay, it's a mind flayer on the raft. It's me.
Oh, sweet. Let's kill it.
So what are you guys doing?
Oh,
I hate to say, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
Is
What are you
it a
guys
mind
doing?
player or is it a half-elf?
Oh, it's a half-elf. He's got a white wolf
I'm
as
going to
well.
walk up toward the raft and introduce myself and ask him where he's headed, if he's planning on crossing the river.
I say, hey, cute dog.
And ask him what his name is.
The wolf actually kind of growls at you a little bit, Eamon. It takes a sniff of you, and it goes "Arr!" a little bit, and then it kind of growls, "Grrr," and it just walks away.
Yeah, I know. After that coffee, I kind of offend myself too.
Now, wait, who asked that first question now?
Paladin.
Caladrin.
I turned to the paladin. Crossing the river, just going on my way. Name's Terran.
What you doing on your way?
Oh, just traveling through the forests.
Well,
Usual.
He's a chipper half-elf, isn't he?
I take a little
Very
stone
tricky.
and I reach down and grab a couple little rocks off the riverbed, just put it in my pocket, waiting.
The wolf is watching you.
I kind of goes up to him and ask if he would mind sharing the barge.
There's room for everyone.
I ask how far he plans on going.
As far as I'm willing to travel. My path is not set.
I told
God,
Taryn to
jump on the
roleplay this
barge
out.
and
This is all
go
on him.
find myself a seat. But not too close to the wolf, though.
I don't think barges have seats.
Well, I made me a seat. I sat on the floor.
I sent
The
a
wolf-
couple tells out as well, guys, so make sure you're paying attention to your tells as well.
I take my backpack off. I set it on the floor. I kind of sprawl out, and lay my head on it, and then I sit up a little bit. Guys, are you coming? He said we can ride, and then I lay back down.
I clear my throat and say, there'll be 1 gold each, but for the rogue, since the wolf doesn't like you, there'll be an extra 4.
Wow!
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow! Wow!
I stare down the wolf and says, I like that wolf. Pay up the gold.
I flick him over a gold and say, I'm starting to like you. Step onto
I'll
the
go ahead and
barge.
give him the go. Step onto the barge. Whose barge is this, by the way? Is it your barge, or does somebody else own it?
Yeah, it's mine. I just keep it here whenever I'm traveling back and forth.
So, what kind of business do you do that you need a barge that you go back and forth? Are you just a riverman, or do you do something besides that, or what? And I throw him a gold.
Oh. Look at us, guys.
Oh, I travel back and forth, helping people. You know, usual druid stuff. Helping people when in need.
You
As he
wouldn't,
laughs. I love it.
you wouldn't happen to have run across another set of travelers here recently in the land, say the last half a day.
A
Maybe.
dwarf for a half orc? Perhaps?
I did not see anybody run by, as I was about 5 miles down the river.
So have you given your raft a name?
Why?
Because I was going to carve my name into the side of it.
I
I
don't
was
think you
gonna
take
name
kindly
it.
to that.
I was just... All good water vessels have an awesome, kick-ass name. And
It's a barge.
it's still a water vessel.
It's a
No, it does
goddamn water vessel.
No, it does not have a name, and if you want to carve something into it, it's going to cost you.
Another gold?
I love this druid.
No, about another 3 gold.
Alright, so I throw him 3 gold, and in the side of it, I carve Hooper Scooper.
What?
While he's covering that in,
You let him do it.
I talk to the druid and says, well, we're off to stop a warlock and a necromancer. Care to join us? We're in need of assistance.
Now, what would I need? Oh wait, hold on. Now, why would I need to help with someone like that? What did they do?
Well, the warlock stole 250 gold from us, and the necromancer plans to use evil magic to corrupt nearly the entire Nentir Vale.
I speak up
Which-
and say he's also wanted for murder.
And as a druid being in tune with nature, I'm sure you would not want to see evil magic creep across this land and harm the nature, all the forests and rivers and whatnot.
And I chime in and I say, yeah, he's headed to the Witchlight Fens, which I'm pretty confident you know. And he's planning on resurrecting a bunch of evil and letting it flow out from there. So your little river travels are pretty much going to be hurt trying to bring people up and down the river on the SS Pooper Scooper if he does succeed. So it's kind of in your best interest to help. Plus, we'll give you a gold or two.
Of course, the wolf is still staring at you while you carve that name into the side of the boat. And then I go about saying, "Oh wait, now that I think about it, I do recognize someone. Gypped me out of a good amount of gold and stoles. A ration while we were traveling down the river."
Ration? What the hell?
Do you happen to remember his name, or did he give it?
He did not give me a name.
Was he half-orc?
He's getting nervous. I don't want him to get
Or
nervous.
dwarf?
No need to get nervous, man.
Did he happen to have a horse with him?
Don't get
A
nervous, buddy.
brand spanking new horse.
He did not have a horse. But this was days ago.
Ah,
Got to get that ration back, though, man.
You know, I couldn't think of anything else.
I know. I love it though, man. That was an iron ration. That was no ordinary ration. That was an iron ration.
The expensive one.
Exactly.
I tell him if he cares to be interested in this journey, I'll let him touch my boob, and I reach in my backpack and show him the stone boob that I have.
What on earth are you doing with a stone boot?
Boob.
Look, when you rub it.
It's not a boot. It's a
Don't
boob.
bother asking. He's a little off.
Yeah, okay. I just shake my head and turn to someone else and say, "I will join you."
And
Oh, good. Well,
I
we
say-
welcome your help on our quest, and you will get your share of the loot.
say, excellent. So do you want to touch my boob now or later?
All of a sudden, the boob gets ripped out of your hand, and you see several purplish type of hands basically engulf the boob, and the hands take it over to the water and drop the boob into the water,
No!
and then the hands disappear. Bloop.
I run over to the side of the boat. I lean over and start crying. I reach out. No!
I lean over to the paladin and whisper, "Why am I highly disturbed by that rogue?"
I'll be right back.
The water's pretty clear. You can see the boob on the bottom of the water there.
The wolf gives him a nudge into the water.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Who was that?
I am as the SS Pooper Scooper is starting to float past me. I'm seriously considering: do I go for the boob or do I grab
Right.
the boat? Do I go for the boob or do I grab the boat?
Right,
And
I'm
eventually I
laughing to
just grab
death.
the boat.
You're right about that. This is a normal campaign, Goomba. Sunday, I have a
Pull
game you
myself
could
up
join.
on top of it,
Sunday at 1 p.m. I'll be starting up the
just sit.
stream.
wet
Thursday,
then I
Friday,
shake
Saturday are my normal
like
campaigns.
the dog, like the wolf.
All right, so you guys eventually get across the White River. Takes the boat keeper, I guess you could call him the keeper of the boat. Takes him probably about 10 minutes to push your way across the river, and you're on the other end. And as you're coming across the river, you can also see off in the distance you can see, where the Witchlight Fens are, basically to the southwest. You can see several small little plumes of smoke coming up, probably camps within the marsh. And way off into the distance, you can start to see what looks like maybe a tower on the horizon. Or better yet, just a large structure. But you're thinking it's probably the tower, because it's in the direction of the Kaldor Manor on the map.
So I grab my backpack and hop off the the boat, and as I kind of start to put it back on my back, on my shoulders to get ready, I lean over. I look over at Cal and say, "Did you check that map out and see where we're going? Does that look like where we're supposed to be headed?"
That looks like the place.
You all right there,
Looks
Cal?
like Callison Manor. So I'm gonna pull out my great axe and kind of swing it a little bit, get the feel of it.
I said, "All right," and I just start walking off towards the manor. Let's go.
So Taryn, what are you doing with your river barge?
Well, I'm gonna just.
You're probably gonna need it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna just tie it down wherever I can.
Are you going
Is there some
to
sort of-
basically disguise it or something?
I was about to
like
say,
that?
should we get some brush and some twigs and some tree limbs and cover it, or not?
I would say we should cover this boat up so that nobody can see it and take it while we're away.
Yeah, that would definitely be a good idea.
Alright, so I stop, I turn around and start to help him drag it up a little bit. And I'll go get some medium-size brush and start dragging it over.
And being the druid that I am,
I got
make
one you
it
can
look
join
like
on
it's
Sunday.
something that
Kenji Goomba.
fits
Sunday,
the
1
edge
p.m.
of the,
Eastern.
river.
Yeah, you can actually find a spot that you could find it in some brush, and you're able to get it all hidden.
I dust off my hands, and I'm proud of myself. Of a job well done.
Even the wolf looks a bit surprised at you.
I kind of look down at the wolf and I say, "I'm full of surprises," and turn around and I start walking towards the manor.
I'm always talking to a wolf.
So I stop and I turn around and say, "Y'all coming?"
I'm right behind you.
What's the wolf's name?
The wolf's name is Turvix.
Cervix? Did you say cervix?
I said
I
Turvix.
wasn't even gonna. I was so holding my tongue.
Oh my god. He did not say that.
I'm pretty sure I did. I definitely did. I said cervix.
Oh
No,
god.
It's Turvix.
Well, let's go and come on, Cervix the wolf.
The wolf just stares at you as if he's like trying to understand, what the hell did you just call me?
Who wants some jerky? Cervix wants some jerky.
Oh, brother. He just stays back and follows everyone from behind.
Alright, so we're headed off to the manor.
You guys only have probably about, I would say about probably 30-minute trek or so, and you guys are now starting to get into the Witchlight Fens. Am I starting to see you guys like measure the distance between the. I like that. Yeah, you guys get there probably about a half an hour, 45 minutes, and this is what you see. Now, I want to see if anybody recognizes this. I have a handout for you. This is the area that you come up to as you start to make your way through the ruins. Do you remember? Does that look
I
familiar?
hate to say it, but it almost kind of looks like World of Warcraft to me.
It is World of Warcraft.
I was just
but
about to say that.
But I don't know which
What
area.
is it?
Is it
It's
nothing?
in
It's Karazhan.
shit. The area that Karazhan's in.
That's
It
it.
makes me.
Deadwind Pass.
Karazhan, you get an XP bonus for the night for recognizing Karazhan.
Oh, yeah,
damn.
the tower, the big tower.
It is. I was looking for. It took me forever to find a screenshot of that because as I was, putting this together, I was envisioning. I'm like, what in the hell would I envision this? And I'm thinking Karazhan because of all the runes of sort of like a small
I mean,
village to the tower.
It's
So-
a good idea. Like.
So
that's
there you
sort
go.
of-
You get an
sort of fits
EXP
it
bonus for
perfectly.
the night, and I'm gonna write that down. And that
Oh
is
my
for
God.
Kaldor.
Before the before
I'm
the
just
summoning
kidding.
stones, the PvP that happened there was just epic.
Oh yeah, especially when you were waiting to get into the, and every time somebody would open up the door, you get like 10 horde jump out or 10 alliance
yeah.
jump out, and it was just a total fight fest. Oh my gosh!
I
And
like that area.
the entrance to Blackwing Lair was like that. The entrance to Molten Core was like that. Oh my gosh!
Did you play on a PvP server?
Oh yeah.
I didn't, but everybody flagged themselves automatically, especially for Blackwing Lair, because you would have to click on the orb. So we would just flag ourselves and stand on top of the orb. So as they're trying to click on the orb, they're attacking us. So then we would just start lighting them up and start killing them. It was so awesome. We used to troll those horde every night and do that until we'd get outnumbered like 100 to 1, but then we'd still take out a bunch of them. It was fun. But there you go, Karazhan. I'll give you you can have 50 EXP as a bonus.
Sweet.
Nice.
Pull away from the pack.
So yeah, if you guys notice things, I do like to do EXP bonuses.
You know, I should have known that from the get-go.
Yeah, I knew you said World of Warcraft first, but I was looking for
Dude, that
Karazhan
was me.
specifically. Or was it you, Kadojo?
Yeah, that was
All
me.
right. All right, so I'm going to bring you guys up to the Kalton Swamp Ruins map. And I have a new map that I'm moving you over to right now. So I hope you like it. So this is what you see so far. You can basically see lots of shrub. You can also see that this area here, right here, that's actually part of the tower that's going up. So you guys wind your way through the little village. You check out a lot of the ruins. You can tell that there has been visitors here, and it looked like webbed feet, sort of like a tri-toe type of footprint.
I said, don't feed that wolf any jerky, because he's a little chunky already.
Oh, geez.
You guys can put your map at about 100%. That would be okay. But you guys go ahead and put yourselves in the marching order that you would like to be in. And I'm getting rid of your bars for you there, Rounds.
I kind of want to do a quick arcane check to just get a sense of what the magic feeling is around here, whether it's evil, sort of necromancer, or some kind of other magic.
All right, you can give me an arcane check. That would be nice.
And I'd like to do a nature check.
Whoa! First check in the group, a nature check. I like it. And what are you doing a nature check for? A little bit more descriptive.
On the footsteps.
For what though? I mean, what are you trying to do with what are you trying to determine with with this skill check. Now, your skill check of a 26